Hello guys, welcome back to the Forensics Detailing channel. Just another potato cam update for you. Some interesting things on the video. I'm just setting to work now on comparing these spray and rinse products. So we've got a nice good lineup here of 8 products. We've got like 2 from America, 3 from America, we've got 1 from Korea, 1 from Japan, 2 from Germany, 2 from the UK. That's more than enough. We've got a price range, we've got expensive ones, we've got cheaper ones, we've got all sorts. Actually, while I'm down here, I need to get how much is in this rattle can. There we go, 150 mil. Okay, 150 mil. That was a side note. What else is going on? So I need to get those clear. Got a couple of interesting things to talk about in this video. Get on with it, John. One, Imran from Into Detailing has sent me this just to have a play around with and test it. That's what I'm doing right now. So this was the gun that I spoke about on the channel that you can get for 35 quid, and it comes with this gun, this swivel connector. It comes with a bag of doodahs, you know, you just really need the white doodah, and in amongst all those doodahs is a snow foam lance adapter doodah in this bag as well. I've used it, so you can just connect that on the back of your snow foam, take the old one off, pop that one on, and then you can, everything's quick connect. So you switch between quick connect snow foam lance and quick connect nozzle, and that's all you need. You have some different other types of nozzles which you don't really need. What else? So 35 quid. He's now going to be offering, this will still be available, but he's going to be offering this gun for 45 quid, I think. And you will also get the same bag of doodahs and some PTFE tape that you don't really need as far as I can see, but better to have it, isn't it? And also the snow foam lance thing. This new gun also has the swivel connector built into it, and it also has the same, I think it's brass quick connect thing. So normally when you buy these guns you have to buy these things in addition, so it can up the price. So this gun here is a tenner more than this one. I think the rating on them is there, so this is 280 bar, maximum of 4,000 psi. What is this one at? Maximum of 4,350, so this one can go 350 psi more. You're never going to get to 4,000 psi though, are you? But this one has a slightly better mechanism here that you can actually see clips in. There's a little, oh, you can't see it, I need a bit of light. There's a little see, there's a little hook there, so when this clips in you can't actually start the gun, which is good. There is slightly less play on the handle, and the handle, spin that round so you can actually hear me. The handle is slightly lighter, not much in it, but it's slightly lighter. You do get a bit of hand fatigue with this, but it's not really that much. So what I am testing is that all of the nozzles that Imran is giving with this machine work on the K7, because you've got different orifice sizes, and if I use these tight original orifices that are for the K2, K4 or K5, they're too tight for the K7, and the K7 over here will pulse. So this is a bigger orifice that should work on my K7 and it not back it up and cause it to pulse if you connect it properly. That is seriously one of the dangers of using these things, is making sure you actually connect them up, or else you're going to be firing bullets at your car. So make sure you've got them in, you know. Mine was probably like that, so it wasn't in. It's got to be connected. Okay. So what I'm looking to do is make sure the machine isn't pulsing because it's overpressured. Okay, that feels good to me. I've been testing this for a little bit longer than I'm just showing you. Like I say, if I put these original small ones on for the K2, K4 or K5, my K7 will pulse. The ones here look like they are going to be fine with the K7, and I've just been offering them up against the one that I kind of bought, which is for the pressure of the K7, and they seem to be that same size. So basically I don't think you're going to have any problems there, which is good. So that is those guns, guys. Does it matter which one? This one is £10 more than that one. Which one would I have? I would probably have that one, but it really doesn't make that much difference. You can just see the trigger is slightly better than this one and slightly softer. That's about it. And this piece is slightly more pushed in towards the handle. It doesn't have this long threaded bit, so it's a little bit more compact. And that's the same part, that's the adapter. So that is the gun thing that I wanted to talk about. I'll probably talk about this gun on the channel in another video at some point. You know, I think Imran's testing them at the moment and looking at these, so they will become available soon. So I'll put it out on the main channel when they become available. What else? Fallout removers. This is it. This is important. So let's go down here and grab ourselves a fallout remover. Now this panel outside, I'll just show you out there. You can see through the window. You just see that blue panel. Last time I used that panel was for the Zviza, however you pronounce it. The Zviza, these, where are they? Oh, that's in the cupboard over here. The Zviza polishes. So that panel was prepped, it was clayed, it was polished, and then when I finished the video, I just went over the entire panel with the Zviza 1 stage to make sure the panel was polished the same, because I've been doing heavy cut, you know, medium cut, light cut and polish, so I had different grades of finishes all over the panel, so I just made it all consistent. And then the panel was pretty much stored in here, okay, for about a month afterwards. It's been outside for about a week, but it's tucked away basically. Now the interesting thing is that panel, now we'll shoot this live, let's go out there. So I've just washed back that panel. Let's make sure I've got the microphone in the right place. And what we'll do is spray it with a Corusol. So here we go. God, it stinks. Smelly. Like tons of it there. Let's get this back in. Ooh. Okay, and we're just going to watch what happens, so bear with me. Whew. So what am I showing you here, guys? What's the point of this? Well, that hood test panel that was fully decontaminated, clayed thoroughly all over, decontaminated, you know, fallout remover and clayed. Now, when I spray the fallout remover over it, has hundreds of tiny dots of fallout on the panels. And that is not because more fallout has fallen and bonded onto this panel. It is because you don't get all of the fallout out of a panel when you clay. So you can do this test yourself if you've got a test hood. A white panel is ideal for it. I'll show you it again later on, the next time I need to use the white panel out there, because I really went to town on decontaminating that. That was heavily decontaminated. You need to be careful that when there's chips in the paint, sometimes you'll get rust forming on the surface, which isn't fallout, that will all light up like a Christmas tree. But it's the tiny little dots that aren't chips in the paintwork that are fallout. So basically, when you clay, you can still go to town on the paint. You'll remove contamination, but you won't get it all out. Using the fallout removers, like I've said before, is supposed to shrink the iron by removing the rust layer, meaning you will get more of that contamination out. But even using the fallout remover, you will never, let me know, this is my opinion, you will never pull all of the iron contamination out of paintwork by claying. You'll just get quite a lot of it, and the stuff that you leave behind is probably fine, very fine pieces of iron, but those fine pieces of iron are going to rust again, and then in a few months time, if you put fallout remover on the same panel that you've decontaminated, it may well light up again, and that may well not be new contamination. So that's an interesting one, guys. Let me know your thoughts on that whole subject matter. How do you get it all out? I don't think you can, is the answer. So there we go. Thank you very much for watching this video. There is loads of stuff to come. I might be buying a cheap car, which I'll tell you about after the weekend. A very cheap car that might need some work, but I'm sort of half excited about. I'm just buying it on impulse. So stand by. Anyway, it's nothing major, but there's no point in me announcing it if I don't get it. You know, you've got to go and look at it, you've got to go and eyeball it, and this one might have some issues. So until I've seen it, I won't know. Anyway, take care, guys. See you soon. Bye for now.